Okay, hello. I'm gonna be doing a probably small segment today. I might only focus on one person. So, let's go through this. Rin Michaelis. What I find strange is that there are gay conservatives rooting for FL's bill to give gay pedos the death penalty. She doesn't give a source on this, but everyone in her thing is saying we'll go over it, that it's all pedophiles, and she thinks that only gay pedos will. But that's not in it. That's a straw man. Don't get me wrong, I hate pedos a lot, but realistically speaking, there's likely more straight pedos than gay pedos because there's more straight people overall. I had to look into this. The ratio of heterosexual to homosexual pedophiles was calculated to be approximately 11:1 right here. I'm using this just simple 1992. I really can't find a lot on this because it doesn't seem like a lot of people are doing it. Previous investigations have indicated that the ratio of sex offenders against female children versus male children is 2-1, while the ratio of gynophiles to anglophiles among the general population is 20-1. The present study investigated whether the etiology of preferred partner sex. I'll probably link it somewhere. But basically, the ratio of it is 11-1. For every one gay pedophile, there's 11 heteros. Can't remember what this is telling me. I might have been trying to find this, yeah. And then I came to here because, this is the best I can do. It's difficult to determine the exact number of straight people versus gay people sorry, according to 2020 Gallup, 5.6 of adults identified as LGBT, which includes individuals who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. This figure has increased steadily over the years from 4.5 and 3.5. As for the number of straight people, it is safe to say that the overwhelming majority of the population identifies as hetero. There is no exact figure available. So, based on the Gallup poll, the closest number you can get to the number of straight people versus gay people in the US is 94.4 versus 5.6, respectively. And using that, what is the ratio of straight and gay people? If you use the figures from it, it's about 18-1. So that does not look good. Now, if we're using an 11.1 and 18-1 ratio, it actually looks like homosexual pedophiles are more likely than heterosexual pedophiles. So I'm going to say this is already wrong. What I find strange is there are gay conservatives rooting for Florida's bill to give gay pedos the death penalty. It has nothing to do with gay pedos. Don't get me wrong, I hate them. There's likely more straight pedos than gay pedos because there's more straight people overall. Well, you would think that, and I had thought that too. But it looks like that's wrong. Like, and then Rin continues, like, don't be a self-hating gay person. Well, being Republican is not a uh, self-hating gay person. Don't be that gay person who roots for other gay people to get the death penalty. That's a straw man. This is horrible. Don't be that gay person who roots for other gay people. The only people that would be rooted for death are pedophiles. That's literally what it is. If we reach the stage where we're giving gay people the death penalty, then do you really believe that you'll be spared just because you're conservative? So, and you can say, "Oh man, you eclectic did a straw man." Well, no, I just proved that she's talking about conservative gays. I'm not saying that the answer is join the left, but the answer isn't to lick the boot either. Well, they're not. Most gay people probably want pedophiles to die. If you're going to be a gay conservative, fight to make your life better from within. Don't be pushing for the death penalty for gay people. You keep saying it's for gay people, but that's literally not true. It's not for gay people, it's for pedophiles. That kind of sounds like you're calling gays pedophiles. And whew, okay, then nothing to worry about. It's for pedos. And she's saying you've missed the point. All pedos. I don't understand your specific kind of stupid, but I do admire your total commitment to it. So you're not going to explain anything to Lauren. What was your point? Well, we'll see in a minute. Because all the first three things you have said are lies. Yeah, gays have nothing to worry about. It's for pedos. And she thinks uh, that straights will just kill them because, oh, they have a reason to. Fear of an other. Yep, now I have a bunch of right wingers misrepresenting my views and resorting to name calling, including longtime followers, people who followed me for years. Well, we'll see what we have because there's not that much. Like I can do your whole section right now, but no one has called you a name, including people who follow me for years. Let's be honest, when I criticize the left, they cheer me on. They just hate that I call out the right. Well, that's not entirely true. You're misrepresenting the bill. You're lying. Well, I cannot prove you're lying, but it looks like you are. That what it means to have interests rather than individual opinions, and that's true. I mean, just to be a Republican gives you a lot of different thoughts. They aren't misrepresenting your views, Republicans or right wingers. You're literally not telling the truth. I guess I'm a true individualist. No, this is leftist shit. I've always supported gay people, and so have a lot of Republicans and gay Republicans. And it should be natural that I would speak out against homophobic laws that are clearly designed to target gay people, no matter how neutral sounding it may be. But this doesn't do anything about homosexuals. Individualist simply means you can only look and act in the world alone, and only to protect but not understand. Uh, Not really. I'm not really liking you, Eden. I don't comprehend what you're getting. As I have stated often, the problem is individualists think they can know everything by introspection and experience and exclude others or education outside. Uh, um, I don't think so. Okay, Nana Bun. Kind of weird that you feel the need to bring this up or argue over it at all, to be honest. If you hate pedos, there is no but. The law only talks about pedophiles. I don't know what happened here. But there's nothing in the bill to suggest it's specifically for LGBT child rapists. I'm assuming even straight nonces are getting the death penalty too. Do you remember the war on drugs? Black people and white people do drugs at a similar rate. That is only kind of technically true. It depends on what drugs. But if we're talking about all drugs, yes, it's about that. 10.2%, just say 10% of white people do illicit drugs, and blacks do 8. Now, you might be thinking, oh yeah, she's right. But wait until you understand that it's 13% of the population versus 60. You have to multiply by like, I think 6, but I'm going to say 4. So blacks are doing drugs a lot more than white people. By that logic, men in general are most likely to be affected because society is always suspicious of men interacting with kids, regardless of sexuality. It's why teachers caught with high school boys always get treated easily. Exactly. Shoe on Head made videos on that, where women would rape little boys and they would get off the hook because they have a vagina. Do I honestly believe that Florida will give a sexy white female the death penalty for pedophilia? No. Hell, we let female murderers off the hook, and that is right. But that doesn't mean anything in this context. Yeah, the only time female killers get the death penalty is if they do some serious fucked up out of pocket shit. Even then, it's 50-50 the state goes through with it. That's exactly my point. So, your point is that only gay people, only gay pedos will be killed. And there's no proof to that. What you said is that gays are 100% men. So it, it doesn't fucking work. You're comparing apples to cars. So your point is bad. So when you tell this person, okay, then nothing to worry about, it's for pedos, the point went over your head. No. Your point is shit. It's bad. That's all there is to it. My humble opinion, I don't see that the state following up on this new law unless it's some unforgiving judge and the victim is under 10. But even so, it's likely the inmates will deal with the perp before the state gets a hold of them. What? Oh, yeah, okay, before they're killed. Before they get death penaltied. We already have the war on drugs scandal where black people were more likely to go to prison than white people for weed. Okay, this is the same thing. That means it's 4+ times the amount. I don't think you understand this. This law gets used to target gay people. It will be an international humiliation. We're already there, babe. And so what you're saying is wrong. It's not per capita. It's just straight out. And then there's a different culture. They have black ghetto culture, which is where most of this is coming from. We don't have white ghetto culture nearly as much. There's rednecks, but that's a whole different culture. There is nothing in this bill about gay people. Stop trying to protect pedos just because they're gay. Pedos are scum of the earth. Straight, gay, bi, trans, it doesn't matter. They're all scum. Strawman argument, fallacy detected. With the strawman argument, someone attacks position the opponent doesn't really hold. Well, you might not hold the position, but the position is being held by you. It's on you. Because you are going to protect pedos. This bill has literally nothing to do with gay people. What is the straw man? You don't go into that of what the straw man is. Right now you're committing a fallacy. You just say it's a straw man and you don't elaborate onto it on why it is wrong. So it's fucking dumb. Now, I'm hoping you're talking about stop trying to protect pedos just because you're gay. And that's what you're literally doing. That is your action, not your will. There is no strawman. You said the bill goes after gay people. It doesn't, and that's 100% true. It goes after pedos, period. Being against this bill because some offenders might be gay is insane. If you said you were anti-death penalty for everyone, that would be different. You didn't say that. If you believe that a straight woman is going to get the death penalty for pedophilia, I believe you're delusional. Okay. But it doesn't target anyone besides pedos. Just because you think it may happen doesn't mean it will. But it still could. But this has nothing to do with your argument. We don't even give women the death penalty for murder, even in states that are pro-death penalty. Oh, yes, you're right. But you're right for the wrong reasons. You didn't say women, you said gay people. Women are always given leniency, and as a woman, it ticks me off. There should be equal justice. I know it doesn't happen, but it should. Then how the fuck are you disagreeing with me? Because you're 100% wrong, Rin. It motherfucking sounds like we're on the same page, moron. Dude, there's no reason for this shit. Why are we disagreeing with you? Because you're wrong. You are using a straw man. Your argument is based on a straw man. Because that's not what's happening. It might not affect women, but you didn't say women. You said gays. And that's wrong. It's not going to be only used on gays. It's not an anti-LGBTQIA plus bill. Because, okay, Rin, why are you disagreeing with me? Because your initial tweet said the bill would target gay people, but that's not true. If gay people get the death penalty more than anyone else on average, then you can say it targets them, but that's not how it's written. And then Rin says, you really are an idiot. How is that idiotic? Okay. If you don't think any law markers in other states, as well as the Supreme Court, isn't going to look and see how the law is applied, we just got through with the war on drugs scandal. What? No, we didn't. We're still in it. We're still on the war on drugs. We just got through the war on drugs scandal when the world learned that the drug laws aren't applied evenly. Okay, it depends on what you mean by evenly. Blacks do more drugs. Statistically. if they both do about 10%, and blacks are 13% of the population and whites are 60%, there's a 4 plus times more likelihood they're going to do it. So it's not targeting anyone. It just happens that blacks are doing it more. That's not an idiotic statement. From what I have seen, the bill says nothing about sexual preferences of the person. You know what? I really wish someone posted a source. Okay. Hopefully I keep that. Okay. It isn't Florida, right? Even she seems to agree that it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. Florida bill. Florida bill to kill gay pedos. Okay. Pedos. Yeah, okay, this is. I better be able to fucking find it, man. For those convicted of sexually abusing children, is that just death penalty? Okay. Come on, New York Post. Don't be a fucking shit person. Damn. Damn you all. Okay, let's go back. The 11th hour coup. Fuck off. Okay, and it's bipartisan, apparently. Sexual battery, Orlando, Florida. Come on, where is the fucking bill? Come on, mouse. Work with me. Okay. Florida. Death penalty. Sexual battery on children. Come on, just give me the thing. Because no one else is fucking saying this is anything to do with gay people. What is your problem? No one else besides you, it looks like. It's only for pedophiles who attack children under 12. Oh, his bill. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm a monkey now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Am I getting. I always suck at finding these. Bill analysis? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Web page, PDF. Let's go web page. See what that gives me. Okay. Ooh, buddy. I'm gonna. Gay? No. Okay. Oh, wait. How about homo? No. Okay, cool. A bill to be entitled an act relating to capital sexual battery. None of this really matters. It's death penalty. In all capital felony cases under this section, the procedure set forth must be followed in order to determine a sentence of life or death imprisonment without the possibility of parole. If they intend to seek it, they must give them notice. No. But you should be able to see what this is. Florida FLSenate.gov session bill 2023134 bill text C2. What you can fucking see it on here. But what makes you think that they will go easy on gay men pedophiles? It's irrelevant, your first point saying that it's gonna be more, but more of the straights because reasons. But this I don't think this has anything to... So your only problem, yeah, okay, you can look for it yourself. All it does is tell you what it's doing, and it doesn't seem sexually... Oh, the sentence in a case of capital sexual battery on the ground that it was resulted from the circuit court's failure to comply with sentencing procedures, including by striking. It doesn't even say you will get it. They have to do certain shit. I'm not gonna fucking read all this tonight. It's already 9. But it does not do what you say. You have said it doesn't do what it say. What you have said it does. So you know you're not telling the truth. But you only think so because women don't get charged or don't get on death row as much as men do. Okay, let's go back to Azazel. Come on. Azazel. From what I have seen, the bill says nothing about sexual preferences of the person damaging genitals. Can you reference me to the specific part of the bill that mentions sexual preference of the perpetrator? Rin. Me, dumb, focuses on how laws are applied. Right winger, smart, focuses on how laws are written, as if there aren't books and articles about laws being written one way but applied another way. Yeah, we know. But to just assume it's only going to attack gays. It hasn't been applied yet, so no issues there. Come back and complain when it's misused, or maybe don't harm children's genitals. Never forget you are someone's reason to smile, because you are a joke. Rin, that's you. You've given us nothing. I understand your point, and it's bad. You only assume it will not be applied in the way it is written. Less pedos alive is good. I'm talking about real pedophiles. But yeah, nobody's calling you names. I'm looking at all of these. No one has called you a name at all. You're literally making that up for points? Victim points? Why? The bill isn't about giving gay pals the death penalty. It's about giving all pedophiles the death penalty. That's how it's written. That might not be how it's applied. That, and even if it is, it doesn't matter. The point of your tweet is it's not how it will be applied. No one else is saying but you that it's anti-gay. It There's no reason to actually think gay people will be targeted by this. Gay people should have nothing to worry about if they haven't raped anyone. Everyone should be worried only if they're a pedophile. your only basis is women not being held to account like they should. But that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about gay people. And to say that is anti gay? This has nothing to do with the Ray and everything to do with making sure that anyone who engages with this stuff is held accountable. There must also be a law against false testimonies to limit abuse. Yes, there are already, but there needs to be more. Should work. It should work to protect anyone who could be framed as a pedo. So, Ren, you're doing a bad job at this. You're. It looks, even though yes, it is a straw man to say it, but it looks like you're defending pedos. That's not all I got from it. Everything else I have said. But this is on a whole fucking level, dude. So, what I find strange is there are gay conservatives rooting for Florida's bill to give gay pedos the death penalty. But gay conservatives are not rooting for it to give gay pedos the death penalty. And let's say they are. It's killing pedophiles. Everyone should be happy about that. Don't get me wrong, I hate pedos a lot, but realistically speaking, this is not realistic. None of this is realistic. There's likely more straight pedos than gay pedos. Apparently there's not. But let's assume there are. We need to, the death penalty for pedos. I'm just for that. Even if it only targets the gay ones. I don't care. Why is this even a talking point? Why have you said this? There's literally nothing here. What is this bullshit? I come straight back. It's bullshit. I have read everything. You are right wingers. You saying, yep, now I have a bunch of right wingers misrepresenting my views and resorting to name calling. No one's done that. Everyone on here has said, this is kind of weird. And just the war on black people. You really think this is just going to be. Even if it is, even giving you that point, it doesn't matter. That's it. It 100% does not matter whether only gay pedos or every pedo is dead. And I'm not, and yes, false testimonies, false evidence for giving someone the death penalty is a death penalty, and it should be. You should do what other people accuse you of, or what you accuse of others. That's all I'm gonna be fucking talking about, because my next one is gonna be this. I'm gonna do it in like a second. I'm gonna stop this recording. And here we go again. Okay. So, Joe Biden, ban assault weapons. There's really nothing that they don't exist. Sorry, I should have really closed these down beforehand. I can go back here, say fuck that. Yeah, this is a stream, and I'm just gonna put it up for people to watch. Ban assault weapons. There's no such thing. Require safe storage of firearms. that doesn't help a lot. At most, it will help with accidental shootings by children. But that's not a large portion. Require background checks for all gun sales. I don't think we need a background check for anyone. Eliminate gun manufacturers' immunity from liability. Now, no. 100% no. This is the reason why I got this in the first place, and then this person caught my eye. No, just like if you use a car to kill someone, or a fork, spoon, knife, hair conditioner, pepper spray, the people who gave you it are not responsible for your dumbassery. If you use a Wii to smash someone's head in, it is not Nintendo's fault. They are not liable for you being a horrible person. And guns are for self-defense. That's it. Self-defense from predators, evildoers, government, literally everything. So, a gun manufacturer cannot be liable for someone being a dumbass. We can and must do things now. No, none of these. There's literally no reason to do it. You think it'll help, but it will hinder. And then Willie's puddle, Chris. If women took up arms to defend their reproductive rights, the GOP would ban assault rifles yesterday. Now, there's a lot wrong here. We can look at this shit. Rifles are not the things that are killing most people. It's handguns. These women are using handguns. Good. A woman with a gun is less likely to be attacked and more likely to win against an attacker. But if women took arms to defend their reproductive rights, the GOP would ban assault rifles yesterday. I don't know if you know this, but the GOP want women to have guns. That's one of the biggest things. I can't remember the phrase. Steven Crowder would say it. It is a... fuck it. It just gives the advantage to women. M. Well, you're almost getting it. You're so close. Just think. Perhaps those women having guns makes the government work for the people. And yes, or you die trying. What's this? Oh, he probably would block him. You know, it doesn't work that way. Nice try. And either way, you're wrong. So what are more people saying? Because it's April 17th, 23, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6 days. I will personally lead the stack with my gun confiscation unit. Anyone who doesn't comply will be arrested on the spot. And you will be shot on the spot. And I'm pretty sure the ratio got you. But yeah, you fuck around to find out. My gun confiscation unit? Who the fuck are you? Jonathan? Oh, we'll be leaving soon because of Elon. January 12th. Oh boy. How's that going? It's been 4 months, dude. You should have left by now. But you're a liar. Afghanistan. Okay, Jonathan, why don't you go to Ukraine and confiscate either Russia's or Ukraine's side? I want to see how that goes. Report to me back in a month if I'm not blocked by you by then. Make gun owners carry liability insurance. No. So you're only going to incentivize white people to have guns because that disproportionately affects black people. Make gun owners carry a license and have to get renewed every few years. Okay, if we do that, how about ID card verification for voting? How about we do that? No, it disproportionately affects black people, apparently. Make them take a test to get a license. You shouldn't need a test to defend yourself. And it's not a given right like guns. Why do drivers have to get a license? Because it's not a right. How will you make thugs, felons, and criminals comply? Oh, I do want to hear this. Who is Sidney Ashcroft? Urban fantasy and paranormal author. Oh, City Owl Press? Oh. How's your shit? I don't really care. Not anymore. How will we make thugs do it? It's simple. Criminals obviously want to obey the law, so they'll march right down to the gun driver license office. Oh. And what does that say if... Okay, and that also hurts handicapped people because they can't wait that long. So, your ableism and racism is showing. Sidney Ashcroft. Anything can be an assault weapon. Banning AR-15s is unconstitutional. For them, yes. Banning any gun is unconstitutional. States in the U.S. already require safe storage of firearms. Yep. I don't know if it's everywhere. The Brady Handgun Violence Protection Act of 93 established a federal background check for firearm purchase. Oh, yeah. Big Pharma, that's another thing. Pharma's not liable for COVID. Oh, man. Okay. Everyone agrees with this. No, no one agrees with this. No one agrees with. I mean, okay, it's not that no one does. A lot of people do, but not everyone. Oh God, where was it? Everyone agrees with this. Nope, liar. Angela, fuck off. And eliminate gun shows. Period. No, gun shows are cool. I haven't been to one, but I'm sure it's cool. You don't need an AR-15 to go squirrel hunting. That's not what people are saying they're for. Boars, deer, buck, cougars, things that can kill you, including humans. Hunting. You don't need an AR-15 to go squirrel hunting, nor does anyone need to walk around with an AR-15. Just who are you hunting? More. So, who are you hunting? More. So, shut down the NRA. The NRA, has there ever been a case of NRA members committing mass shootings? I don't think so. Eliminate gun shows? Gun shows aren't doing anything. They play by the rules. that they are supposed to, which is what all the other dealers have to deal with. There is no gun show loophole. Keith. I like Keith. What is an assault weapon? Stored guns do victims no good. That's right. We do need to do something about children getting them, but also parents can just lock their doors. We already have background checks for all legal gun sales. That's technically true. There's little loopholes that you can get around, but that's far and in between. It is not the manufacturer's responsibility for murders. Right. We can and must defend the Second Amendment. Stop one nation under fraud. Stop laundering our taxpayer-funded money in the Ukraine and use some of that money to upgrade school security. Okay, yes, that would help, but helping with the mental illness crisis we have would do a lot. Yeah, all of that is unconstitutional for Matthew. Do you think it's unconstitutional to legally go after a restaurant bar that overserves someone and then that patron leaves and kills a family of 5 whilst driving under the influence? No. I, I'm sure there's some kind of law on that. To be clear, I'm espousing the idea of retailers should sell direct to the customers face a fine when they sell a firearm to mass shooter within perhaps 6 months of the shooting. Should I sue the dealership that sold the car to the driver that got drunk 5 weeks after buying the car then? This is a bad faith argument. No, it's not a bad faith. It's exactly the same. There's no difference because you're doing the same thing. We have extra processing for silencers, which don't do anything. They don't actually silence anything, and fully automatic weapons. If you pass the process, you can get these items. Yeah, but changing a grip can change it easily. I say we also need to create extra steps to use freedom of speech. Maybe a test or a license. If you pass, you can use your constitutional rights. If you fail, you go to jail. If you attempt to use your constitutional right to freedom of speech without a license. Man, that's exactly what they're asking for. But yeah, this is all I'm going tonight. It's 9:30. This isn't going to be a long one. But thank you for staying with me. Have a good day. See you on the next one, and bye.